What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Gonna do a little bit of monthly Cavalier exploration because, well, honestly, there's not that much time left, and I still have quite a bit left to explore. For every single one of these quests. So I don't think I'm gonna get it all done today, but I better make some progress fast. All right. So with that said, let me get a tweet out, and then we can begin. Dearest yet Marvel champions, since you... Oh, I don't have it on screen, do I? Since you were so kind to give me an awesome 6-star recently, I think I'd like to get... This is the dumbest sounding tweet. I think I'd like to try that again. But I need more shards. Cav monthly, go. Yes. Oh no. No. Okay, wow, I really messed that one up a few times there, huh? Alright, since you're so kind of good, also because I recently think I'd like to try that again. But I need more shards. Yeah, whatever. Horrible tweet. It doesn't really matter. Alright, whoa. Oh, flurry of super chats. Holy crap, guys. Thank you all very much. Dr. Heart Attack was the first one in here. With the Canadian loony. I don't know how close the other ones were to one another. I do see a few messages in between. So I'm just gonna go with a single slapperoo, man. Dr. Heart Attack, you're wanted in the ER. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. They changed this before. There we go. Bushido Brown sending over a pound as well. Hold on, wait, actually, Dr. Heart Attack, did you have a message too? Alright, your message is, yo, what's up, man? Thank you, dude. Bushido Brown with the pound saying, daylight savings makes me miss your usual stream since you are an hour earlier. Bushido Brown, I might be an extra hour earlier, which might be an unfortunate side effect of just needing to wake up earlier. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do that exactly, but forget daylight savings times. I'm just going to be an hour earlier, period. I'm thinking. So, but dude, thank you very much for the pound. I'll try to do more day streams and stuff. John Law sending over a buck as well. John, thank you very much. Just missed the slap, man. Thank you. Oh wait, my name is John. Sounds like Sean. URBG, aka Gus. Let's start a psychic MCOC agency. That's the greatest idea I've ever heard. Let's do it. I'm in. I'm totally in. Thank you, dude. Maximus. Dude, Maximus is in here sending over 20. Maximus saying, Danny Glover had a nickname for Predator in Predator 2. This is how I refer to Immortal A-Bomb from now on. And those synergies. Dude, I don't know if I've ever seen Predator 2. I'm trying to think now. I don't remember it. Wait. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Predator 2, dude. I think I've only seen the original. I've seen it a few times, but I don't think I've ever seen number 2. But dude, yeah, he seems like he's gonna be pretty interesting. I gotta say, man, I'm pretty excited to test out Immortal A-bomb. Immortal Hulk too. Like I'm pretty excited for this month just in general. This should be interesting, man. All right, let me get to a quest here. AP Waves also sent it over 3. Thank you very much, man. Saying hashtag vote blue Marvel. All right, we know which way you're going, man. I think I'm going. Oh, geez, I don't even remember her name. You know what? Real quick, pulling up a picture. Since it'll only take a minute if we look at the official Twitter here. Here we go. I think I'm going Omega Sentinel. Close to Blue Marvel. But yeah, I think I'm going Omega Sentinel. I don't know anything about this character, but just seems like they could be crazy, you know? Pretty interesting. So I'm gonna go that way. Leo sent it over 10. Leo, thank you very much for saying sub BG. Yes, I made it. And my banana grew. Dude, your banana, it is growing. Thank you very much, man. Man, all these super chats, guys. Thank you so much. It's not Carson sent it over a buck as well. Saying congrats on Warlock. Was there an advancement solo quest on when you popped your crystals? I don't think there was. Sadly. I didn't check, and partway through the opening, I was like, I hope I'm getting credit for this from the solo events, but I don't remember claiming anything good, so I didn't check right after to see for sure, but I'm fairly certain there was not. But it had to be done at that time. Couldn't wait. So, all right, Sammy sent it over 5 as well. Thank you, Sammy, saying I'm away to the gym, just stopping by to say God bless your kind heart, and thanks for your help the other day. Sammy, no worries, dude. Hope you have a good workout, dude. Thank you very much. All right. With that said, man, thank you, everybody. Let's begin, though. Check out this sweet team that I assembled. This is an awesome looking team right here. This is not the team I'm going to be using to do this quest, I'm sure, because, well, need to plan around whatever global node is in here. But, you know, I'm going to try to go through relatively quick because... well, gotta get a lot done. Actually, do I want to start with this quest? Let me start with a different quest. I want to do the buffed up one. That's my favorite one. And actually, no, it's yeah. Let's go find the buffed up one. I'm not sure where it is. What if I can't stop him? MSD, that worries me too, because I don't know what you are talking about. Alright, this one's a diss track. Did you left it for the end, huh? Pretty much, man, yeah. I mean, hey, we still have 4 days left. Like, 5, really. So. Ooh, there we go. But, of course, it would be on the one path that I already explored. But, okay. I'll grab that. This is buffed up, though. Cool. Grab that, and... oh, that's right. It's this boss. Okay, fine. Okay. Alright. Who am I using for this? Actually, I could use Warlock for this. I believe... double checking all the nodes. Oh, with bleed vulnerability though. Okay. All right, cool, man. Let's grab some cosmic champs. Let's do it. I think I could use Cole Obsidian for this. I've been trying to play Cole Obsidian a bit more because, well, I never really used him for much. So I've been trying to use him a bit more. Oh crap! Which one was it? I think it was this one. If the picture was there and it would show me. But it's not, and it doesn't. Alright, let's see. I think I need some synergies, though. Doesn't he have a... yeah, there we go. There's Heimdall. Do that. Do that. And that. Okay, ooh, what synergy? That's right, yeah, magic. Special attacks generate negative 70% less power in opponents. That sounds pretty good. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this. If I can't use Cole Obsidian, well, then I'm going to be changing things. But I think I can. All right, Stealth Ghost, Center of Buck saying, hey, BG, do you know when the early access bundles for New Hulk come out? If I don't get him from that, I will grind for him as a 5-star. He would be my first grind. I do not know. Nope. Nobody really knows that stuff ahead of time. It's usually just like a couple days early. So if the champion normally releases on Thursday, they'll have it on like Monday or something like that. But no one really knows for sure. What node do we have over here too? Extinction Protocol. Okay, cool. Nobody knows. Kabam, they you know, we'll let the CCP guys like test things early or something, but they don't tell us. Wait, how come I don't have the aptitude buff? I hadn't met. Okay, oh there we go. There's some aptitude. Alright. Aside from getting hit a few times, this is doable. I don't know if it's gonna be the best thing to do. It should get better after the first. If this actually ends up sucking, I'll just use Angela. She's probably gonna be better to use anyway. May have to save Cold Obsidian for another time. Alright, I also realized that I'm not playing this guy at all the way you're supposed to, because I was focused on answering questions. Oh god, yeah, I really screwed this up, huh? Did like no heavy attacks with this guy? I was thinking about the early access bundle question, man. Damn it. Oh well. And then I wasn't sure if he was gonna work. That's alright. Next fight will go better. But yeah. Just thinking about that too. Maybe it would be better to play a different character where I didn't have to rely on heavy attacks. So that I could read the chat a little bit better. Ah! Aha! How dare you do that? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna stick to Angela for this. It's a little bit slow. Evan sent it over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, imagine being bludgeoned to death by a chicken nugget. Imagine that headline. Also, hello, BG. Is that a psych reference? Or what is that? Bludgeoned to death by a chicken nugget. Googling. No, what is that from? Nothing immediately popped up. Alright, grabbed my, there we go, though. Grab my thing. That's all I need to do for that path. Let's get out of here. Kuba the Great. Send it over a buck as well. Say, what's up, BG? Hope everything's good your way. I know you probably haven't seen it, but a new A-bomb will be a great addition to your Acid Wash AQ team. I'm excited about it, man. I am definitely excited about it. I'm probably going to be grinding for him. I might grind for both the new champs. I'm not sure. But if not, I think I'm going to grind for at least one. Mix Miss Savage 705 saying Tweety. Nickname, can't show it. Oh yeah, okay. For the Predator 2 thing. Dude, yeah, okay. I get it now. Now I get it. I was like, I can't even watch this clip. I'll have to watch it later. But no, the title says it all. I am going to watch it later still because that sounds like it's funny. But yeah. All right, let's just throw in... I'm going to throw in Namor, actually. And... no. Let me throw in Hype. This way we got 2 Cosmic Champs. But I think I'm mostly just going to rely on Angela for this. Alright, I don't think the other paths matters. They don't. Let's still go left. Take out the left path first. All right, Adam Hanford sending over 5. Thank you very much. Saying ABG, yesterday I saw a guy spill all his Scrabble letters on the road. I asked him, what's the word on the street? Have a great day. Oh, Adam, boo, dude. Why? Boo. Boo. Alright, I don't even... Oh, come on. I didn't get the activation there. There we go. Had to back me all up against the wall just to get some buffs going. Terrible. I throw an L1? What the F was that, dude? I had some serious lag there when I was trying to swipe. Okay. That was bizarre feeling. Alright, whatever, though. Probably should have popped my L1. That's okay. Yeah, my game does not feel smooth today for some reason. Weird. I'm just gonna tank this. There's a lot of damage I just took for no real reason. I'm really burning alive here, huh? Okay. That's not great. Alright, anyway. Just gonna keep going. Speed up D, send it over Bucks, saying... Typical Speed Up D fashion. I love you. Speed Up D. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love and support as always, dude. Dragon Dagger sent it over to as well. What's up, Dragon Dagger? Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm done for now. No more talking about Redacted anymore. How's it going, Brian? What's up, MSD? Good to see you're still alive in there, man. It's good. Doom's pretty good for champion. Doom is pretty good for champion if someone was asking for advice. I'm gonna say I wanted the boo, and I'm taking a lap around my living room as we speak. All right, good. Take your lap. Ugh. Hope buff. I hope buff or add a new Moon Knight for the show. He's my favorite character. Oh, for Moon Knight? Yeah, man. He looks super cool in this game, but unfortunately his abilities do not match his looks. I think most people want him to look, or want him to be much cooler than he actually is. Let's get a little L3 going here. Actually, can I get another heavy attack before popping it? No? Please? Oh, now my other Furies fell off. Alright. That'll have to do. Are you not done with Cav already? You might have to start calling you Pete Jr. There's still 5 days left. It's not like this is the last day for it. There's plenty of time. I was doing the other quest first, that's all. Alright. Of course, Mr. Fantastic would be annoying and not let me heavy attack him. Dude, I must have evaded way too early on that. Actually, I was intentionally trying to evade before the projectile came, but I didn't realize that it was that close. And as a result, almost ended up getting blasted. Alright, one more heavy attack. Come on. Don't want to evade. Well, let me try one more time, bud. Please? There we go. I think that'll kill him. Nope, actually it will not. I lied. JJ sent it over to saying comment. Is that last comment? Alright, hold on. Man, I actually really enjoy these paths, except these first two opponents, the Fantastic Four members. They're not that fun to fight against. Actually, this would have been a great use of Angela. I should have used Angela instead of Hyperion. Could have healed up and everything. Oh well. Alright, haven't donated in a while. Hope it's okay. Oh, dude, this is a totally free to be, whatever you want to say. Stream. Please don't ever feel like you have to. It is definitely appreciated though. Explored the abyss and got nothing useful. Bummer. Had to take Elsa to rank 3 unduped. Anyway, saving the mutant crystal for apocalypse in March. Fingers crossed. Okay, that's not a bad idea, dude. The mutant class is stacked, and yeah, I think that's a good call. I hope you get him, man. Good luck. Good luck, dude. All right, let's actually screw it. I will use Angela for this. Stealth Ghost sent it over another bug saying PG pulled 5-star Void yesterday and used one of 4 Science Awakening gems on him. Dang, dude. You got quite a few Awakening gems. Oh, dude, I totally forgot to get my buffs in the last fight from the Heimdall synergy. Dang. That was silly. Used all my Science gems on him. Took him to... Took my 6-2 Omega? Are you saying that you will take your Omega 6-2? Wait, hold on. Is it tough? Science Awake. Use one of the 4-star Science Awakening gems on him. Okay. But yeah, man, that's gonna be a great duo. Maybe that's what you were saying. couldn't tell exactly. But yeah, dude, Omega and Void. The only downside to that team is that one wants suicides and the other does not. But otherwise, dude, I still use them all together all the time, regardless of mastery setup. Such a beast of champs. Great combo. Congrats, dude. Also, oh, that's what it was. Also took my 6-2 Omega to 6-200. Okay. Now I see. Got it. The typos. Sometimes I can decipher, and sometimes I cannot. John Loss sent it over another buck as well. Thank you, dude. Saying what I was trying to avoid, a conversation about body mass 5 times a day. I already know where this is, dude. Dude, that's the first thing I thought of about Predator as well. Was Always Sunny. Conversation about body mass 5 times a day because we keep watching Predator. All you talk about is Weathers and Jesse the Body Ventura and how many pounds they can pack on. Dennis, in sheer mass alone. Oh, man. That episode's great. I love that episode. All right, let's use hype for this one. Why do Angela's special attacks do so little damage? I don't know. I mean, that's just the way she's balanced, I guess. She crushes this quest, though. I gotta say. All right, we got the aptitudes starting to flow. There we go. Let's get another L2. We'll just stun lock this Rhino to death. Give me more of those aptitudes, please. I want to just keep going, but I'm not going to. Probably could have just went all in on the special 2. Wait, is this going to stun? It did stun. Dang, so I could have just went all in. Played it safe. A coward. Ooh, are we getting Enzo rated? The hashtag friendzone. What's up, Enzo? Thank you for the raid, dude. Appreciate it, man. BG, do more Warlock gameplay. I'm going to use Warlock for the boss, so it's coming right up. I've used them in 1 fight so far since I got them, and that's it. That's all. All right, for Wolverine, we're going to go back to Angela. BG's Colossus worth a Mutant Awakening gem because I have 2. Yeah, if you got 2, I'd say yeah. He's a great champion. Some would say even the best mutant champion. Regardless if you consider him the best or not, doesn't really matter. Point is, he's amazing. And I would say you can play him unawakened, but if you have 2 awakening gems, why would you even bother? Just slap one into him, call it a day. Oh man, how easily Angela gains the aptitudes is just so nice. It's just like automatic with her, man. And yeah, there we go. There's some big numbers right there. Woo! Woohoo! Went the wrong way, BG. I did not go the wrong way. You have to take this little path right here on both sides. And I have not done that yet. So, it's not the wrong way. Well, the 5-star Red Mags, hearing his buff is good. Should I rank for him? Yes. I don't know your other options, and it doesn't even matter. He is definitely rank 4 worthy. He's a beast. What champion do you hate? Aegon, because he doesn't like me, so I don't like him back. No, probably Groot. Is like, I don't know if Groot's my least favorite. If he's not, then, well, he's up there. That's for sure. That dude could use some love. And hopefully, whenever they buff Groot, they also buff my boy Rocket in the same month. Let's buff them both. Please, kabam. Dude, I can't wait. Like, who knows how long before they actually do buff Rocket. For all I know, it could be like 2023. But it's been so long since I actually got to play that champ, man. I would love it if he was actually good. Did get to play him again. You agree with Lags' tier lists? Well, Lags and I, we're best buds, so whatever he says, I agree with. That said, I didn't look at his tier list. So, that's about all I can tell you. Alright, Hella. We see that you can use special abilities, but enough. Did she not go invulnerable there? Did I prevent that with Assassin? Is that what happened? How much do you regret not going harder on the last Aegon 5-star feature grind? Well, I was pretty far away, so I don't know if I really regret it. What I regret doing is not going in round 2, because that's when I really needed to be there. It's in round 2. Okay. I mean, yeah. I think I'm gonna use Warlock for this. All right. To be honest, guys, I don't even really know how to play Warlock. This is literally my second fight with the champion, and I didn't go through and reread his abilities. So this might look a little bit rough, but I think all I do is like pop L2s, right? And I gotta knock her down because of life cycle. So I'm gonna be throwing some heavies and stuff. Should be a good time. It might not be the most optimal way to play, but I'm sure I'll get through it. Let's go ahead and pop the L2. This dude's animations are so good. Keep knocking her down. Need that bleed vulnerability too. There we go. Now I can get an L2 with the bleed vulnerability. Get some decent damage while that's still a thing. Not bad. Yeah, this should be no problem. Alright, I should have went for a heavy attack earlier because she's going to go back to being bleed immune in a second here. No! My vulnerability. Oh, you know what? I didn't activate my Heimdall buffs. There we go. Keep forgetting about it, man. Alright, let's put a bleed on her. And then let's get this L2. There we go, there we go. Come on, big damage. Not bad. Okay, bleed on her. Knocking her down. It's gonna kill her. Yep. Cool. All right. Not too bad. Servum Supreme sent it over too. Thank you, dude. Saying, touch me now. Been working crazy hours. One fart. All right, one fart coming up, man. Hopefully you're not getting too burnt out with too much work. But thank you very much for the 2, dude. Ethan sent it over 10. Ethan, thank you very much. Saying, yo, BG, just some support. Well, thank you very much, man. Very generous support indeed. Just pick a path real quick. Doesn't really matter. I guess we're going up the middle. Saying, pulled 6-star cap Marvel movie the other day. Like 12% away from a cosmic tier 5. Best part is, don't have her as a 5-star at all. Dude, that's like my story right here with Warlock. Happy to rank 3 a champ, but don't have 565. I hear you, man. I hear you. Congratulations. Dude, that is like identical to what's going on with me. I'm so close as well. We're both going to get rank 3s with champs that we did not already have. Feels good. Man, thank you again, dude. Oh, Enzo. What's up, man? Set it over 50. Das is mir worst. I don't know if I'm saying that right at all. Oh, man. But Enzo, dude, thank you very much. Let me check that out in a sec. Cable is a little bit of a nuisance to fight. So let me delete this guy real quick with Angela. Hold up. Get some big damage in here. Got all my aptitudes. Don't use your L1. Don't use. Of course, he goes and uses the L1. That's fine. Think I'm worried about that, Cable? No. The real threat about Cable is getting hit by that heavy attack, you know? You slip up, get hit by his heavy attack, well, that could be game over. Alright, this dude should be dead. Come on. Yeah, her special attacks really do hit pretty weak. Her regular mediums and stuff hit way harder. Alright, but Enzo, thank you again. Literally means that is sausage to me. Oh, okay. German expression of indifference. Interesting. I had no idea. Good for you to know when you visit me, dude. That should happen. That should be a thing. You know, like Enzo, this actually came up not that long ago. So Laura really likes to travel, right? And I watched one of your vlogs, and the area you live in looks so nice. And I was thinking, like, you know, we never travel, and one of the areas that would be really cool to see. Oh no, why'd I throw that heavy attack? That was so dumb. One area that'd be really cool to see is where you live. And it just looks like a good place to go, good place to visit. So I'm not saying it's gonna happen anytime soon at all, of course, but maybe one day, man. It'd be cool. But dude, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the support. All right, I need more Furies. Where are my Furies? Is it because I'm getting glanced? Probably. Definitely. Please stun. No stun. Please Furies. A few Furies. Happy with that. Okay. Cool. See if we can incinerate the rest of the damage for this guy. Not bad incinerates. Dude, I almost got clipped by that L2. Woo! That was a close one. Real close. Alright. Brian, have you seen how new A-Bomb looks? And how in love are you? You know, because you like them gross. I have seen some images, and yes. That's all I can say. I'll say this, man. So Yeah, you might think I like some of the grosser characters in this game. I mean, Man-Thing. But Man-Thing is, like, adorable gross. Venom the Duck. Friendly, playful gross, or something like that. This new guy, I don't know what to think about this new guy, man. He steps it up a notch. This dude is next level. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I definitely am. I'm more excited for this month's champs than I probably have been all year. So if that gives any idea. Is that Mr. Slugberg? What's up, Slugberg? Set it over 5. Thank you, man. Saying the American version of not amounting to a hill of beans, which is just not enough beans. Dude, how did I not know that saying either? I feel like that saying just represents who I am. Not enough beans. Speaking of, dude, right after the stream today, it's been like a week since I've had beans at all. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a buttload of beans. Ooh, bad expression right there. I'm going to make some beans, though. Definitely am. But what's up, Slugberg? Thank you very much for the 5, dude. Brian, a question. Mole Man or Doc Ock? Also been here since 10k subs. Well, thank you for being here all this time. But hold on. Mole Man. Was it Mole Man or Doc Ock, did you say? Yeah, I would say Mole Man is not the way to go. I don't know. Okay, so neither champion are going to be the types of champions they use all the time. Doc Ock, I would say he's got some more it's niche use, but he has more use just overall. Here's what I will say about Mole Man, though. Some people find him to be fun, and it might still be worth just kind of playing him and trying him out for yourself. I mean, you could say the same thing about literally any champion in this game. You know, no one's gonna know better than you on how you enjoy a champion. But in particular, with some of the more unique characters like Mole Man, you might find that you actually like him. I tried really hard to like him myself because I love the way he looks as a character. The idea of just this little mole dude riding around on some gargantuan, it's an awesome idea. But I didn't end up enjoying the character. But again, you might. Some would even call him the skill Corvus. So yeah, try him out for yourself. But yeah, if you don't want to take the time to try it, I don't blame you. And I would recommend Doc Ock between the two, just because he has a bit more use in the game. Alright, this dude, thank you for throwing your L1. I wish I got the stun on my L2, though. It'd be really nice if I can get that. Actually, I've got a lot of Furies. I kind of just want to see how big the Incinerate is. Oh, you jerk. I thought your auto block was down. Wow, dude. Way to ruin my fun, MODOK. What a jerk. You're gonna pay for that. To quote the dude from Scott Pilgrim. You'll pay for your insolence. Good to be here. Been swamped like crazy with work. Hate that I haven't been able to touch base in upwards of a month. Dude, I wanted to, I was actually, man, I've been thinking about reaching out to you again, but I didn't want to, I figured things were probably just busy, so I didn't want to bother you. But, yeah. The other idea that that we talked about, regardless of if we go through with any idea or not, that's fine. But I have been just for fun messing around with the other idea, and not ready to show you anything or anything like that yet. But eventually I do, just because well, hey, I already told you about it, so I might as well show you about it. You know what I mean? Just because that'll be fun for me to do. So eventually, you know, you'll get a message of like, hey, check this out. But, you know, some other point in time. Anyway, let's move on. Let's keep going. All right, that wasn't very satisfying. MODOK ruined my fun with hype, so I'm going to use hype again. I'll go back to Angela for the next path. God, you cryptic bastard. I know. I'm sorry to the other... Pretty rude to the other 900 people in here. But yeah. I'll tell you, it's not MCOC related. It's just it's a Slugberg thing. That's all. All right. No! Oh, how dare you, Namor? You jerk! Try to touch me with your trident. I knew that wasn't gonna connect. Oh, that was dicey going for it, but I went for it. Didn't work. Had the L3 for backup. That's what I love about hype, man. You got backups for situations that you shouldn't be able to back your way out of. But he's ready for it. Alright, he gained all his power. Am I worried about it? No. Dead. Don't worry, this made just as much sense to me as it did to all of you. If I know about it, I'm unsure what. I think it might be about our bean venture. Something like that, yeah. Alright, let's go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to use someone other than Warlock for this and go with a totally new option that no one has ever seen me play before. Hyperion. Mostly just because I remember people having problems with this boss, so I kind of want to use different champions for this boss. So that people know of other options to use. The last time I did this fight, I used Namor. The first time I did this fight, I used Namor, and then Warlock, Hyperion. I'll switch out for a different champion for next round. Get some more Furies. Oh wait, I wanted to get to an L3. Whoops. I was like, yeah, let me not use any more specials until I get to my L3. And then I didn't do that. He's gonna get wrecked. You think I'm gonna get wrecked in this matchup? I don't think so. Now I want to use L1s. Oh, wait, that's right. She doesn't take damage over time damage or something like that. Well, we still got through it. If you have the Despair Mastery, that's what it's all about, guys. You could use a multitude of options. It's all about that Despair Mastery. So if you're having troubles with this boss fight, pick it up. It's one of the best masteries in the entire game. Prevents that healing. There's a million different nodes that heal. If you think about how many of the difficult nodes out there are difficult because they heal, then you realize, oh, Despair Mastery is actually super OP. All right, which champ to use now? I think I'm gonna use. We'll do Sasquatch, because why not? F it. Which means, well, I don't really need the full Heimdall synergy. I'll still keep him on the team, but actually, no. I'll just cut Warlock. There we go. Yeah, got the wrong champ. Cool. Let's do that. Let's go. Any items on the map? Got some potions, but that's about it. Some weak potions. Going right. I'll use Warlock when we go to the tech quest. So it's not like I'm not going to be using them at all. I just want to change things up for this fight. Angela. I'm not sure why people have problems with this fight. Parry, heavy, dead. Well, you can't always parry her, right? Because the ability accuracy reduction. Oh, crap. There we go. Parry, heavy, dead seems like one of the simpler ones that can be kind of annoying. I mean, Abdo, we've been playing this game forever. It's going to take a lot for Kabam to throw a real curveball at us. That's the way I look at it, is this particular interaction, this node, not everyone has seen it all that much. I mean, if you've been into Act 6, which if you have the Cavalier difficulty unlocked, well, you've been to Act 6. And you've probably seen it because it's the global for 6.2.1. But you also might have just picked up the Cavalier title and then went to do some variants, which is something that I recommend, and never even come across Life Cycle. Or if you have, you know, like I said, maybe only once or twice or something. It's just not that common of an interaction in general. Ooh, Iceman. Do I use Sasquatch here? No. Let's go with Angela. She'll have that healing. It'll be fine. You should use Aegon, I agree. I also agree. Need to activate my buffs. There we go. God, the aptitudes. Are they supposed to go up that fast with Angela? Like, what the F? So crazy. How long have you been playing Marvel Contest of Champions for? Nearly 5 years at this point. Almost 5 years. 5 years in December. EG, rank all the Fantastic Four members from best to worst. Without going into too much detail, I would say Torch, Thing, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic. BG, I am able to do 4.6 path clearance with no revives, but then Grandmaster has 3 tokens of blunder. I'm free to play, spent over 1,000 units, finally quit. Any help? Life cycle path is tough. Wait. I feel like this message didn't all go together. Hold on. Okay, 3 tokens of blunder. I mean, trying to think of a way to help. Have you watched all the videos to fight Grandmaster? I have one on my channel, and I know there's plenty of other videos out there as well. I recommend watching as many as you can, just because I'm sure every single video out there is missing a couple of small details that maybe someone else's video is covering, and you know, just in general, the more you repeat kind of learning something, the better you're going to get at it, right? So that's the free way to kind of get a little bit of an insight into the fight, and then the rest of it just comes down to practice and bringing the right champion. Some champions, of course, like any fight in this game, are going to have an easier time compared to others. I don't know which champion you're using, but if you're using a champion that maybe cannot complete all of the tasks... Oh my god, dude, I'm getting shredded by this monkey. Get out of my face. Jesus. If you're using a champion that can't complete all of his tasks, then, I mean, failure is inevitable. So I use Colossus, and I found him to be really good for the fight. But, of course, there's a lot of options for it. And I think it just comes down to practice. And, yeah, unfortunately, sometimes you may have to spend some units to practice. You could also... oh, God, I forgot about that last hit. I usually bait his L1s. I was not ready for that. I should not have even used this L2. What am I doing? Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Good. You could back out and without using any items and just rerun the path from the start. It's not, you know, of course it's not ideal. I'm sure that might not sound like the best time to you, but it is one way to get better, is just keep trying, try again. But yeah, I would highly recommend checking out the videos. Like I said, I have a video, but there's also other videos out there, and just watch as many as you can to get different perspectives. You might also find it easier to take a different path entirely. If that path was difficult to get there, or just having more blunders would be easier for you. That's another little piece of advice. Check out a different path. Yeah, Crit Monkey, my boy Furious George, wrecking that ass. Pretty much, dude. Oh, I tried to use my special there. No. Oh, I totally just misfired my special. Whoops. That sucked. I wasn't ready to evade because I thought I was good. All right, Apex Predator sent it over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, I'm having trouble beating Black Widow in the tutorial. Any tips? Sincerely, Jenna. Is Black Widow in the tutorial even? I would say, if you're looking for tips on beating Black Widow in the tutorial, here's what you do. You go back to the App Store and just hit delete. Tough break. Happens to the best of us. It's probably your best bet. You play as Black Widow in the tutorial? Wait, do you? I remember playing Spider-Man. BG, you just got uncollected. What's my next move? I don't know. What is your next move? No, I would say if you just got uncollected, well, you've got a new monthly event quest to focus on, and put effort into that. You know, if you need to rank up champions to get down, like the bosses of the monthly event quest, it might be something you need to do, and it would be worth doing. Beyond that, completion of Act 5, I'd say, is next for story, and then once you complete Act 5, then I'd look more into the variants. Oh no, I said I was gonna. All right, let's use Sasquatch. Let me read these notes one more time here. Okay, so yeah, combo meter not reset, combo up, yeah, life cycle, bleed vulnerability, shifting, and then okay, while they're down, each time the attacker is inflicted with a non-damaging debuff, the defender gains a fury buff. Oh, fury does not stack multiple times. Okay, but it's non-damaging, so I should be good with my, it's like with my L1 spam and stuff. Okay. Okay, cool. This might actually be an annoying fight to do. All right, so I would say this about Gwenpool 2, if you're having trouble. You don't need to kill her just with one champion. I'm going to try to solo her here with Sasquatch, because Sasquatch has lots of debuffs and should be able to handle it, but it's going to be a little bit slow, a little bit annoying. So, wait, what you could do, what I could be doing here is just doing the majority of the fight with another champion, and then using someone like Sasquatch for the final percent with the Despair Mastery and stuff, and you know, that'd work out to be pretty good. Alright, Wrath activated. Okay, wasn't the worst damage ever. Let's do that again. You know, I thought this was going to be slow, and it turns out it's not. Those L2s from Sasquatch, they're putting in some work. Even with the damage reduction that Gwenpool has from specials. Not bad. Really not too bad. Not bad at all. How are you doing so much damage with Angela? Turns out she is the goddess of god tiers. Is that a word? No, there's a node here that gives you an aptitude buff. Hold on, I need to use an L1. Okay, whew. There's a node here that gives you an aptitude buff, depending on how many buffs you currently have, or something like that. And, terrible explanation. Essentially, it makes her Furies, much more furious. You get a lot of additional attack from her Furies. She normally does not hit that hard. And there is no way in a regular quest to make her hit that hard. Alright, now that Gwenpool is low, I'm just going to spam L1s with my sassy boy here. Kind of regret saying his name like that. And yeah, this should be fine. Finish it up. She'll have 0 healing. Kind of want to hit her block. Let's see if I can do this. Perfect. Ah, crap. I didn't want to go into an L2. This was a mistake. Now she's going to heal a bit. Oh, she's still dead. Okay, cool. Hey, Dungeon Buddy. What's up, Lags? How you doing, man? Abdo sent it over, Bug. Thank you very much, Abdo. Saying, BG, which is your favorite class boost in the Cav Monthly? I'm going skill because it makes champs like Ronan and Mole Man kind of fun to use, and Cosmic as second. I'd say for me it's Cosmic first, and then Mystic second. Yeah, I think that'd be the order for me. All right, let's do this quest one more time. Maybe I should just be going to different quests. I don't know, but I'm gonna do it one more time. Let's see. Who do I use this time? I don't even know who I want to use. I kind of want to just go. Maybe I should just go to a different quest. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get it. Let's change things up a little bit. And just go to a different quest. What is next? What is this one? Let me see. Oh, speaking of Mystic. Well, here's Mystic. Yeah, let's do a path here, and then I'll change to the next one again. I forgot how long each individual path takes. It's not that bad, but I also don't want to just have a stream of the one quest, you know? So, all right, let's do it. What is, oh yeah, it's this guy, this Cable Boss. Okay. Don't see anything here too crazy. Let's go assemble a team. Units are looking thick. Thanks, man. It's not enough though. I need more. I haven't really been able to grind that much all month, really. The arena grinds have been pretty lackluster. All right, Adrian Cerna sent an over, Buck. Thank you very much. Saying, what's your favorite food, BG? I mean, favorite all-time food is pizza, but it doesn't love me back as much as I love it. So favorite food that actually loves me back is I don't know, man. Probably beans. I hate them so much. They're super cheap for one. They don't make me feel like doo-doo for two. Well, I mean, in a different way. And then 3, I don't know, man. They're just simple to cook. Just throw them in the pressure cooker. Hit the button that says beans, and they cook. And then I don't eat them just alone, but in like a nice burrito or mixed with some other stuff. They're good. But yeah, thank you, dude. All right, and Blackout MF sent over too, saying Lags is jealous of your Warlock. Hey, man. I said it when I got the champ. Lags and I were a team. There's nothing to be jealous about, man. This is just going to allow us to win the next Incursions tournament now that we have a Warlock on the team. All right, speaking of being on the team, let's go assemble the team here. But yeah, thank you very much, dude. All right, here's what I want to do. I want to get some Mystics. We'll keep Sasquatch on the team. Of course, I'm going to put Black Widow in here. Really, that's all I need for the Mystics. So maybe I'll just be done with that. Let's pull in some champs for the boss. I'm going to pull in a Warlock. Actually, I'll put Hype back on the team. And who else? Maybe a sweet... Well, this guy doesn't really need any synergies. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, let's go. Let's go. I feel like if my appliances don't have a button that specifically says the food, there's way too high a chance I screw up cooking it. Exactly. I mean, there's apparently like newer models of the pressure cookers out there. They literally just have one button and they're smart enough to detect what's in it or something. I don't know. But I kind of like that the pressure cooker I have actually says the word beans on it. I could just press that button. It's nice. So simple. So delicious. I haven't watched you guys' last incursion runs. Sorry. Oh, man. The way it ended was not pretty. Yeah, I'll utilize this Warlock. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Let's see. What does the Mystic one do again? Alright, Mystic attackers gain a permanent passive prowess, increasing their special attack damage by 20% each time they nullify a buff or the opponent fails their buff rolls. Okay. I'm going to use Sasquatch a little bit here because I like using Sasquatch. Why did I put Man-Thing on the team? Dude, I'm doing this path again. I'm putting Man-Thing on the team. What a fool. But I don't know how good Sasquatch will be here specifically, because you have to do heavy attacks in order to nullify buffs with them. Wait, did I just gain some prowess? Oh, it's every time they expire too, huh? Okay, never mind. This should be pretty good. I'm just gonna spam these L2s. Some heavy, some L2s. I need to go into Wrath. That's when things will really heat up. I don't really care about this guy using his L2. That's fine. Yeah, like I almost want to exit the quest just so I could put Man-Thing on the team, but that's fine. We'll just use them for next round. A little bit of variety. But yeah, what's your name? I mean, Claire is probably the best here, so I'm gonna use Claire for this one. Excited for A-Bomb. That King Groot synergy looks good. It does look good, right, Dreamin'? I am excited. Yeah, dude. Pretty pumped indeed. Let's rotate this around. I actually wanted to get to the Incinerate cycle, but kind of messed it up there a little bit. Oh! Okay, that's too much power. Way too much power. Might as well cycle around. For Claire, the way you cycle between her modes, you just end with a light attack in your combo. It's a little bit unfortunate that you have to even do like 4 hits to get the switch going. Because there's some times where, yeah, you just gain too much power with Claire. Oof. That L3, that boop. The deadliest boop. Oh no! The deadliest boop in the game right there. In the world, perhaps. Honestly, an L1 will probably kill. Yep. Okay. BGA Trick or Treat. What's your favorite candy and who are you dressing up as for Halloween? I'll be dressing up as myself. Not very exciting. Favorite candy, though? I'd rather just show you. Honestly, this year I'm going to try my best to go without candy. As painful as that's going to be. But, this is, without a doubt, my favorite candy. The fact that I can even have a favorite candy when I love so many different candies out there is kind of crazy. But this one is it. The Nerds Bumpy Jelly Beans, or sometimes they have a different name to them as well. I can't remember what the other name for them is, but it's incredible. It's basically just a jelly bean coated in nerds, and it's even better than it sounds. Oh yeah, okay, this one, Big Chewy Nerds. I guess that's what they call them. But this is like the worst name ever. When it first came out, I was like, Nerds Bumpy Jelly Beans. Who named this? But I don't care, dude. It's delicious. By far the best candy I've ever eaten. All right, let's, I guess, use Sasquatch for this one. Would love a 6-star Claire. One of the few I'd take up rank 3 unawakened. Yeah. She's pretty incredible. Throw the heavy. Throw another heavy. Let's throw one more heavy. Let's get an L2 going. I hate fighting Guillotine 299. Anyone else? I just hate fighting. It's better if you can push her to an L2 and you don't have to deal with that L1, especially in a situation where you're looking to use as many specials as possible. But, ugh, I really hate fighting her. Can you use that L2 though? My Wrath, come on! Ah. All of my Wrath just gone. Rip. Ooh, that was some good damage, though. That was not bad. Alright, one more time on the L2, please. Thank you. Thought I went in too early there, but no, we're good. That'll be enough. Yeah. Alright. She's just not fun to fight, in my opinion. just annoying. All right, Maximus Savage sent it over to the 5. Thank you, dude. Saying daughter made Nerds soup the other day. Nerds soup. Is she willing to share the recipe? Because I mean, I'm not interested, but who am I kidding? I'm interested, yeah. Oh man, I sort of made a nerd soup when I was younger. It wasn't exactly soup, but it was wet like soup, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I used to I used to walk home from school every day with a friend of mine, and there was a Walgreens nearby, and we would just pour candy into 20-ounce bottles of soda, because I mean the regular sugar content wasn't enough, I guess. And Nerds was one of the best candies to do that with. It's easy to pour in. Felt like you could never go too many Nerds in that situation. And then yeah, you didn't have to pour all of them. You just pour as you go. And then eat whatever you don't want to pour into your drink. It's great. Alright, this next L2 better hit hard. Let's end this. Didn't really hit that hard. I mean, the best part about using Claire for this quest is that you can rotate. I'm gonna rotate around and get some lifesteal back, and back up to full yellow bar. Did you actually prefer the Nerd's Rope to the Jelly Beans? Both are amazing, though. I will agree, both are amazing. Total personal preference call. Nerd's Rope, also fantastic. Really good. I mean, just growing up, like, thinking about when I was going trick-or-treating as a kid, one of the best candies to find in my bag were those little boxes of Nerds. I loved it. All right. Should we go big man versus big man here? Sasquatch versus King Groot. the battle of the beasts. I feel like this is a Claire fight written all over it, though. So I'm gonna use Claire. This has to be a Claire fight. And she looks so tiny in comparison. Alright, let's start ripping them apart. Is it better to not use the L2 there before he gains the Furies? I'm not even sure. Don't even care. Just gonna keep sending L2s. I do not want to spoil, but I just watched your opening vid. 7 attempts for Aegon. You will get it one of these days, man. Yeah, I keep telling myself that too. One day. Next fight, Sasquatch. I'll use Sasquatch next. That's for stolen BG's Aegon luck in my last crystal opening. Ooh, sounds like you got him, man. Congrats. Either that or you're saying you stole my bad luck, which let's hope that's not the case. When did you learn how to intercept BG? Seems like just yesterday you were doing Labyrinth without intercepts. I'm still not that great at intercepting. I don't know. I guess naturally I've gotten a little bit better over time, but I'm okay at it in situations where it doesn't really matter if I mess up. In war, you will rarely see me intercept. So it's not like I'm really confident in it. It's just yeah. I don't know. Don't really know what to say about it. Yeah, it's not like I can't intercept at all. Even back then, I was able to intercept sometimes. I just wasn't great at it. And I felt like it was a detriment to the run when I did try to intercept. And I feel like that's the same for most people, to be honest. Intercepting in general, I find to be an overrated ability. An overrated skill in this game. What happens is, I think a lot of times we get in our minds that, okay, yeah, if we intercept here, we won't take any damage. And that's true. I mean, that's why it is so powerful in the right hands. But you don't need to get through a fight without losing a sliver of health to be able to advance. You know what I mean? Like, I found that a lot of times, you know, players would intercept, you know, 5 times in a row and not take any damage, and then on that 6th time they just get wiped out entirely. Whereas if you didn't intercept at all, I mean, most people could survive better that way. Again, this is not speaking for every single player of the game. There are some players that are just insane at intercepting and can do it all day, and that's awesome. But for the majority of players out there, I feel like intercepting is overrated. That said, I died like 8 times this season in Alliance War, so maybe I'm not the best person to listen to anymore because my skills seem to have gone down. somehow. All right, anyway. Let's see. Cable. What notes do we have again for this guy? Okay, I think we could just take him down with Warlock, right? Yeah. You have also stated you thought reading was an overrated skill. Did I say that? Maybe. Woo! Come on. Launch that L2. Thank you. No, so close to pushing him to an L2. I really have to learn how Warlock works. Because I don't know. And it bothers me a bit that I don't know. And he's such a powerful character. And just kind of winging it here. Maybe I should go to a little website out there that has a bunch of info. See, like, these guys don't even hit that hard. So what's the point of me avoiding taking block damage? Who's gonna win this fight if I just keep things nice and safe? That said, sometimes it's not as fun to be safe. And you are gonna see me maybe perhaps try to do an intercept here. Yes, got it. But it's just unnecessary. It is really nice to be able to fall back on in situations where your health isn't looking so great. That is for sure, though. I think I'm going to use a different champion for this fight next time, man. This is slow going. Again, maybe that's my fault for not playing it right. But, I don't feel like taking the time to learn Warlock right now. In this very moment. Garbage site needs links to contest champion, how to play, so you can teach yourself how to play Warlock. Ah, dude, that'd be great if I could just... If I had some content to teach myself how to play Warlock automatically like that, that'd be ideal. I think I'm gonna use... Oh no. Oh no. Am I dead? Yeah, I'd say I'm dead. Pretty dead. Whew. Warlock is the easiest to intercept with. Dash back and use light attack. Yes. And that is one of the reasons why I wanted Warlock so much. Ever since Dave is the first one that I saw that showed that off with Warlock so well. That he just has that reach. And I haven't been doing it, but that is actually what first drew me to Warlock. And then, of course, all of his other abilities, but... yeah. I need to be doing that more. That's for sure. Bait this out one time, and then I'm just going all in on the L2s. This is it. Don't get scared now. Oh god, please finish it. Alright, I wasn't worried. I was never worried. I always knew it was going to work out. What do you say is the better 5-star champ? Massacre, Wasp, Rhino, Fishbowl, Nova, Loki, or Rocket? Out of all of those, Wasp probably is the best. Yeah, I'd say Wasp. Followed by probably a tie between like Massacre, Fishbowl, and Nova. And then the rest, just flush them. Alright, I said I was going to do this quest again. And this time use Man Thing, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't have Suicides on right now. And there's a quest that buffs my Man Thing. Can't believe I wasn't already doing this. Who do I take out, though, is the question. I want some synergies for this guy. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy. I was like, why is that synergy? Why is it not showing up? The one I'm thinking about. Here we go. All right, agitation starts at and will never fall below 50 versus a villain. I think that's what I want. This one's also pretty cool. Not going to take any damage, but I think I'll stick with this. Yeah, let's go with this team. This is pretty cool. I kind of want to rank 5 my Ghost Rider now that he's Incinerate immune. There's actually my path in AQ, one of the variations. It could really come in handy versus a Mephisto. All right, doesn't look like we have any buffs anywhere. Let's just go up to the left. Let's do that. BG, did you have a chance to check out that Doritos commercial? No, I totally forgot about it, dude. I'll check it out after the stream today. BG, is Airwalker worth rank 3? I already have 5-star Airwalker as rank 2. I don't think he's that good. So I would say no. But I also haven't played him that much. So you might need to get another opinion on that. Hold on. Warlock also has, hold on. Wait, where'd that comic go? Here we go. Warlock has the second longest reach in game, only beaten by Doc Ock. Venom is third. It's different though when you're doing like you're just talking about for like light intercepts in general. You're not talking about like when you dash back and then try to counter with a light or something, right? Or I mean, I guess you're just talking about reachability in general. So just how much a character, whenever you just in any situation. Because the thing about Venom is he also has a long dash back, so he unfortunately can't really, for most opponents, do that light attack thing, or at least I haven't found that to be effective. Oh, jeez, thought I parried there and I didn't. It still does work, of course, against like what's it called, opponents. Like a nihilist type. This is so nice having all this agitation that you normally don't have with this guy. Screw it, I'm just popping the L3. You know who has like MSD? What's his name? King Groot actually has surprisingly good reach. I think I said that before. I think I mentioned that before to you. But if you haven't used his, like, his is actually really good. I actually light attack intercept with him pretty regularly because I kind of have to. On So Saith Doom, for that global when you have to intercept. I mean, technically with King Groot, you don't really have to because you could just nullify those buffs anyway. But I figure I might as well practice it. And against Red Skull, he's on he's in like 2 out of 3 variations for me or something. So you can't really medium attack intercept, because if you fail, you're just attacking his block. And on like day 5 AQ, that's like 50% of your health or something. So it's light attack intercepts or nothing. And I found him to be great at it. And then I started using it in more places too. He's actually one of my favorites to do it with, if not my actual favorite. Makan sending over 5 of them BAMs. Thank you for the 5 BAMs. Saying, been a while since Lola got some treat budget. Makan, I'm so sorry to break this news to you. Lola actually passed away earlier this year. Actually back in April, so about 6 months ago. But I do appreciate it nonetheless, man. Thank you very much. Colossus, who do I want to use for the Colossus fight? Do I still want to use... I still want to use Man-Thing. So sorry to hear that, mate. It's okay, it happens. But, yeah, still a bummer. But that's life, I guess. But, thank you very much, man. Do appreciate it. Alright, I want to get to an L2 here. Which means I do want a heavy attack. And now I want to use the L2. It kind of sucks that I can't armor break this guy, because that, of course, takes away a lot of Man-Thing's potential. But still be pretty good with the poisons. So what you want to do when playing Man-Thing is you don't really want to use your regular attacks. You kind of as little as possible, but if you are going to use your regular attacks, your mediums is what builds the agitation. So you notice me doing a lot of just like double mediums here. But now I need to just do a heavy attack to pop those, all the, pustules. Oh god. Please use your special, thank you. So it's whenever the opponent has a buff, you're gonna gain some agitation. And with that, you actually increase Man-Thing's attack by a lot. So the combination of high attack plus the armor breaks means that his damage is not that bad. It's also not going to compete with the top damage dealers still, but it's really not that bad. And it makes him really fun to play, in my opinion. Man-Thing's my favorite champ to play. MD rank 5 for sure. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Completely agree, Maximus. Alright, this guy is poison immune though, which means I am not going to be using Man-Thing here. Actually, should I still use him? Nah, let's use Sasquatch. This is, I mean, Claire is going to be the best out of the champs I brought for this fight, but Sasquatch will be fun too. This guy is actually really fun to play as well, in my opinion. Oh, he's not fun when that happens though. Whoops. All right, we're still good. That was awful though. I double tapped the special, or like so whenever I pop a special, I usually tap the screen twice, and the first tap just missed, so the special was delayed. I tapped just off the button. Whoops. What chapter are we in? This is chapter 2, quest 2, I believe. It's the mystic one for the month. Alright, here we go, though. Let's get some good L2 chains going. If I can just get to L2 one more time. No. Alright, these dudes toast. Later, dude. BG, do you think Silver Surfer has use other than Prestige? Yes. It's not widespread use, but he does have use. I don't have a Silver Surfer, so I can't really speak too much on his overall usefulness. But I believe some people use him in AQ. I don't know if it was just a Twitter video or if it was uploaded to YouTube, but Brutal DLX posted something on Twitter one day that showed how sustainable he is in Alliance Quest on the right path. And I do remember when he came out as well. I think Legacy had some good content for him in Act 6. I'm sure other people do as well, but I'm just going off of memory here, you know. So yeah, I don't think he's entirely useless outside of Prestige, but and of course, how could I forget? MSD's got some content I recommend watching. But I do think he's mostly a Prestige champion at the end of the day, because while he's not bad for some of these things, and if you have him ranked up, you know, he'll be useful there. I do think you're like, just for overall usability in this game, you're better off investing your resources elsewhere. That said, for the ultra endgame players out there, the players who have completed all content in this game, and they are just looking to maximize their prestige, get better rewards from AQ, all that stuff, there's not really much that beats prestige at that point. So, all right, let's go back to Man-Thing. What's up, Bri? Popping a 6-star after? I don't think so, Hinach, because I'm not going to be able to 100% complete this today. I don't think. No, just looking at the time already. I'll do what I can, but I don't think I'm going to have the shards to. Okay, I was really hoping it wasn't going to auto-block that, and he didn't. It was excellent. The other nice thing about Man-Thing is you can just throw heavy attacks when attacking their block, and this guy with his auto-block is not going to stop that. Because he has a little bit of a cooldown on it, so you can't always do it for all of your combos, but you gain unstoppable on heavy. You don't want to do it when he has a special, though, because that was dangerous. No, I didn't get to pop them. Ah, all that damage potential wasted. Ugh. Feels a little bad. Is Korg or Thor Rag better? Overall, Korg is a better defender, so give the nod to Korg. But offensively, I think Thor Rags is slightly better, but neither of them are superstars on offense, so yeah. Alright, this has not been top tier Man-Thing gameplay, but that's alright. We're finally through the fight. Any thoughts on Iron Man Infinity War? A good example of a character that was balanced a little too tightly. He's very powerful, great defender. He's, you know, a lot of players know how to counter him these days, but even then, he's still a good defender. And offensively, he has a lot of potential, but that potential is kind of wasted because of how tight they tuned the timing of his plasma. If they like, basically, if they balanced it so that his plasma had the same duration as, wait, hold on, watch this heavy attack against the wall. Beautiful. If they balanced it so that his plasma had the same duration and incinerate as when the stealth Spidey synergy is present, I think we would have seen him get used a lot more on offense. But yeah, offensively, he's just a little bit difficult to use because of that. And I don't mean difficult to use in the way that I mean like I don't know. I guess I'm stumbling around my words too much. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's just not worth it. It's just not, like, the payoff is not worth it. He's a powerful champion, but it's like annoying to have to use his abilities. It's some champions are like they have a high skill cap in order to get the most out of them, and that's fine as long as it feels good to play. But in my opinion, Iron Man Infinity War just a lot of times doesn't feel good to play, is I guess what I'm trying to say here. All right, Kale sent it over £2. Thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, any tips for the Killmonger on the Caltrops path in legendary difficulty? I keep getting my ass kicked. If you have Omega Red, that's probably the best bet for that, because he doesn't take any reflected damage on the tentacle attacks, and of course, just having you know, bleed on your Omega Red is always a good idea. Champions that can armor break and that are bleed immune usually work best for Killmonger. What other nodes does he have on that? Ooh, Carl saying Corvus is best. Yeah, Corvus would be great because of the armor break, and he doesn't take any bleed damage when he has the glaives up. That fight is a lot about just having the right champion, I'd say. But yeah, bleed immune or some way to deal with bleed, and then armor break. Armor break does a lot to shut down Killmonger. So armor break, bleed immune, Warlock. Yeah, Warlock. Could be good. Trying to think of some other examples off the top of my head. If you guys want to pop in the chat other champs that you may have used for that fight, I think that'd probably be the most helpful. Who do I use for this fight? Last time I was in here, I was saying, or I was about to say, I should probably use someone like, actually, no, Void wouldn't be good for this either, would he? Does that increase combat power rate? I'm just going to try to go nuts with Hyperion, just for fun. Let's do that. Ghost works with right timing. Yeah, Ghost. Ghost is a bit dicey sometimes against Killmonger, but I've definitely seen a lot of Killmongers taken down by Ghost players in my alliance. Do I want to go for an L3? Yeah, it's a long enough fight. Let's get an L3 going. You could pop your L2 though. That'd be great. All right. From here on out, we're going just all in on the stuns. Listen, it might backfire. The first L2 might not stun, and could be a really bad time. But I don't care. I'm going for it anyway. It should be fun. I've got some other champs to back things up. I just need to get to an L2 though. With the nodes on this cable, it's not that easy with hype. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to stun chain, period. Okay, there we go. All right, we're going for it. This is terrible. This is an awful idea. No, I didn't even. I'm just dead here, aren't I? Yep. I thought I was gonna gain power that time. I thought, because he's eating my debuffs, or not debuffs. He's eating my buffs, and I thought he ate one of my fury buffs there. So that I would gain power next time, and it seemed like that was not the case. So, rip. Awful idea. Alright, a little man thing. This is going to be bad too, since I'm going to give him tons of debuffs. His power gain is going to be through the roof. He's going to go immune to poison though, actually, so it'll just be the armor breaks, but this node here gives extra power gain versus armor breaks or something. Like double. I'm doing it anyway. Okay, I'm just dead. That was meant to be a dashback L1, and well, clearly it was not. So there's that. All right, I'm starting to get low on champions. Now I actually have to maybe be a little bit more careful here. Some L2s out of Claire should be pretty good though, I think. Send it. God, I hate that they changed Cable's L1. I felt like, I mean, it kind of makes sense that you shouldn't be able to just have like the last few miss kind of automatically, but it made the timing so much tighter. For trying to get around that L1 and still be able to counterattack. One more L2 should finish it up though. You dead, Cable. I hope. Not quite. I'm gonna try this. That didn't work. I'm sure some of you are like, try what? Running into his projectile? And yes, that's exactly what I was going for. So, shout out to Grand Scheme. I don't know if this still works or not, but he found that you're actually able to dash through the second projectile sometimes. I think he said it was basically like a 50-50. Probably some precise timing that if you really mastered it, you'd be able to do it all the time. But you are actually able to dash through that second projectile. And I tried it, and results, well, you know, it didn't really work out. All right, different quests. Let's change things up a little bit. What's this fifth quest? Which one is this? The mutant one. It's not as exciting. I would just be using Omega Red. Let's exit out of this one. Looks like it worked to me. He's dead. Claire's not. I mean, when you're right, you're right. What's this final quest? Is this one skill? I think this one is skill. So I went back and did this one a few more times. Oh wait, that's the boss. I'm like, why is it not showing? Okay, it is skill. All right, well, this one's also not that interesting. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I guess I'll do each of these quests one time or something like that. So let me go grab some skill champs. We'll do this one, and then we'll do the mutant one. Reverse order style, because why not? Ditch all these champs. I'm going to pull in Magneto for the boss. And then grab some skill dudes. Really just these two, I guess. Jinx Massacre too? Yeah. Okay. It's unfortunate that it's not the bleed duration that gets increased for Gwenpool here. But, I guess I understand. Who else do I want to bring in? Abdo, you said Ronin was good here too, right? I mean, I got a Ronin. I might as well. Alright. Let's go. Some of these 6-star rank ones actually coming in handy here. Let's grab this potion. You don't want to increase bleed duration. You want it shorter to get the Furies faster. I suppose. But if the bleeds, you get the Fury buff anyway at the end, and then your bleeds deal more damage. I don't know which is actually better. I feel like still having the longer duration would still be good. All right, let's use Ronin then. What's significance the characters for down in the screen? Answer me in Spanish, please. In Spanish. Okay. I'm trying to channel the 3 years of Spanish I took in high school. But when I do that, I just see myself sleeping on my desk, so it's not really working out. Mi nombre es... No, I don't... Actually, no, that was... I said nombre thinking it was name, but that's not name, right? That's number. Isn't it, Mayamo or something like that? Dude, I really don't know. Sorry to all the Spanish people in here right now that I'm just... This is why I don't even try normally. I really don't know any Spanish. It's the cutoffs. If you're talking about the pictures in the bottom left corner, that's my prediction for the cutoffs. It's an estimation. It's a guess. If you're grinding for these champions, please go much higher, because it really is just a guess at the end of the day. OMG, I think the only way you could be playing Ronin worse was if you were just standing there and getting hit in the face repeatedly. Dude, I was trying to speak a different language and not disrespect an entire group of people. All right? I was trying my best. Daniel Moretz sending over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, what do you think about my top 3 champs? 6-star Human Torch, maxed out rank 1. Awakened 5-star Venom Duck, maxed out rank 3. Awakened 5-star Havoc, maxed out rank 3. I'd say you've got some solid champs, man. Good stuff, especially that 6-star Torch, but the 5-stars are great too, dude. Good stuff. Sure, if you keep at it, your roster is only going to look even better and better as time goes on. But good stuff, man. Thank you very much for the support. Really appreciate it. You disrespected Ronin, though, and you don't speak that language. I'm embarrassed for you, buddy. You're better than this. You're supposed to be a role model for the kids. Wow. Abdo just really laying it on thick here, huh? Jesus, dude. It was just one fight. My goodness. I'm scared to use Ronin now. I'm going to use other champions. Screw this. BG, are the Cav nodes boring? I wouldn't say boring. I think they're fun. I think it's maybe a little bit on the boring side that it's the same nodes from last month. And also, they can be, the quests themselves can be long. For a monthly experience, at least. And that could mean you lose a little bit of your, you know, your attention might not be up for it. Can I say these sentences any worse? Probably not. It's as if I'm trying my best to speak poorly here. I don't even know what I'm saying still. But the nodes themselves, I think it's pretty fun, gaining all this extra damage. This skill one in particular for me is not that exciting because the skill champions that I have, or that I like, just the skill class in general, I don't really find the skill champs to be that fun. That said, of course, in the right situation, like, yeah, I would find Aegon to be super fun in the Abyss. It's just, well, I don't have him. And Nick Fury in the right situation is really fun too. But so hold on. No, I should still be ending this with light attacks, right? Even though the bleed lasts longer. It's extra damage. It eventually falls off just a couple seconds later. I think the extra duration stuff would be nice. I do want Gwenpool to have increased bleed duration, damn it. I kind of want to intentionally... Here's my problem with Nick Fury. Here's why I don't play this champion that much. Every time I'm playing Nick Fury, I just want to intentionally die. His decoy is not that bad. The damage output, pretty good. But I know it gets so much better when the real Nick Fury shows up. And because of that, like... I don't know, man. It's just, it's hard for me to play this guy. It's been like that ever since he was released. It's very counterintuitive to what you normally want to do with a character to power them up. Alright. Ooh, Daniel sent over another 5. Thank you very much. Saying ABG, love your content, and just keep up the grind. Also, just became uncollected a couple days ago. Congratulations. And I'm going to push for Cavalier soon. Alright, man. Good luck to you. I will say, don't feel like you absolutely have to get there, like, immediately, you know what I mean? Because it is tough content. Getting Cav, it definitely is a step up from getting uncollected. You should absolutely still go for it, but just in case you need to slow things down and take a little bit more time to get some new champions ranked up and all that, don't worry about it, you know. Just want to make sure that's clear. But, dude, thank you very much for all the support. Congrats on the fresh uncollected title. James Siveson, am I saying that right? Probably not. I'm sorry about messing up your name. Thank you very much for the 2. Saying, want to say congrats on Warlock. Just saw the vid. Thanks, man. Pretty psyched about it. Thank you very much. Let's use Massacre for this one. That is not how you say that. I was going to say Massacre, and then I decided to change it last second, and it wasn't enough time for my brain to really say it. This is the problem with that I find with streaming is like usually like the first hour or so of the stream, my words, they come out a little bit better. And then, oh wait, this is terrible. I'm not gaining any power. Is there anything I could do in this situation? Yeah, I just thought of something. Okay, forget that. But yeah, as time goes on, my brain, it just loses all ability to form words and sentences. BG, so just to clarify, you do know the correct rotation of Ronin, right? You have to like shorten your combos and stuff, right? That's what you're talking about, I think, where you do like 2 hits, dash back, 3 hits, dash back, 2, something like that. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're saying? It is blocked to become ignited, BG? Ah, crap. There was a way out of it. Oops. Well, he's dead now. Rip Massacre. Do you know what if doesn't import your language? Massacre ever talk Spanish? You lost me on that one, man. Gotta say. All right. So for big L2, no, we didn't get the crit. Rip. All right, I'll use Ronin for the next fight, Abdo. I was gonna use him again. I just hadn't gotten around to it yet. BG, any tips on playing Wasp? Well, the best way to play Wasp is really just to use her as synergy support for Ghost. But when you're actually playing Wasp, I guess the most important thing to know is that you can use a heavy attack mid combo. It puts a stun on the opponent, and that allows you to get the heavy attack in safely, and it's also guaranteed crits. So you can just do like a 4-hit combo, medium, light, 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 and then for your 5th hit, instead of a light or a medium, just charge up your heavy. You kind of have to do it quickly because there's not a ton of leeway in that stun, but with a little bit of practice, it's really not too difficult to pull off. But for your first time, you might oh no, you might mess things up, so just be aware of that. Oh, Abdo, look away. You didn't see that, buddy. BG, any tips on being as handsome as you? When you wake up in the morning, grab the largest frying pan that you can get your hands on and just rinse and repeat for, you know, take you about a month or so. Takes time. But you'll get there, and then you'll be looking good. Use the sword in a gunfight. That is what happened, yeah. I hate fighting Punisher 2099. That was just a bad time to use a champion that I don't normally play. Because fighting this guy sucks. Oh, that damage. You know what would make fighting Punisher 2099 not nearly as bad? If it was easier to dash back mid projectile blast. I think the L1 you could do it more so compared to the L2, right? But his L2 hits way harder, of course. Oh, buddy, I still love you anyway. Okay, good. The game has access to more items relative to the power cap of champs than ever before. Only time I've seen it like this was the golden era of 2017. Hold on, more access to items after the power cap of champs? What do you mean more access to items? Are you just talking about like the catalyst or like actual items like revives and potions and stuff? Either way, I do feel like the game has it has gotten more accessible over time. That's for sure. Champions getting buffed. Feels like Kabam is more willing to do events that give out revives and potions and things like that. And then the side quests for the month, feels like those rewards have become better over time as well. So even though there's some more restrictive stuff in this game, like, well, the champion gates in 6.2, for example, or something like that, they've done a lot to open up the accessibility overall. The one area that it feels like has gotten even worse, though, I swear, is just the 6-star 6 stones. They're really still not loosening their grasp on that, which sucks. I honestly rather it be the other way around. I rather the game be a little bit more restrictive, maybe not give out so many resources at times, if it meant that they weren't so strict with the 6-star 6 stones. For most people, it is probably better the way that they are handling it, though, because for most people, it's like, okay, not getting 6-star 6 stones, not that big of a deal, or maybe don't mind spending a little bit on the 6-star 6 stones, something like that. But yeah, from my perspective, it sucks. Wish there was a better way to get 6-star 6 stones through hard work rather than buying. Yeah, I still, dude, I still wish this was the thing. The incursions, I still wish that was a training ground. I feel like a lot of what went into the incursions was to encourage playing different champions and getting to explore your roster a little bit more. The different buffs that they have in there, it does encourage me to play some other champions at times, but 95% of the time or more even, I just want to go in there with my Corvus and just blast through the content as fast as possible, collect my rewards, and get out of there. If it was a training ground, like think about other RPGs. You want to make your Pokemon stronger. What's the best way to do it? Besides giving them rare candies or something like that. You play with that Pokemon, you know? Or if you want to, use Final Fantasy or any other RPG as an example, you have to play with that character to get the experience. And I feel like 6 stones would be the best experience bar in this game. If you want to sig up your champions, play them in the incursions. To me, that makes a lot of sense. And of course, there'd be a cap on it so that you couldn't just play 24/7 with all your champs, sig them all up. But I would love if that was the thing. In addition to sig stones just also being a thing still, but Anyway. So this guy, last time I fought him, it was just one L3 and that's it. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same story here. So all I got to do is get to an L3 and game over. I can't remember if I wanted to bait out L1s from this guy or L2s. So probably doesn't matter too much. Just bait the L2. I tried to evade. I forgot his animations. I did my best. Alright, I want a little bit more on the prowess. That's fine, whatever. Okay, he's probably dead. Abdo sending over a buck. Where's your last one at? And yeah, Ghost Rider's dead. Jeez. I don't mind spending, but when you can do that, everyone who spends is going to spend, so there's no gaining ground, really. If you can get more from outworking people, that'd be something. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the whole thing, is this game, and really what all free-to-play games should be, is that it just gives you multiple options. You can spend, or you can work for it, or you can do both. In this game, it's really just one way. And when there's only one way, like, let's take the money aspect of it out. Let's forget the fact that you have to spend money. If there's only one avenue to get something, of course that's not going to be as interesting as if there was multiple ways to progress, and you get to pick your own way to do it. It doesn't always need to have like not every single resource in this game needs to immediately have multiple ways to obtain it. I understand when something's brand new. Okay, I get it. But over time, it really needs to expand outward and give players that option. And 6-star champions have been around for how long now? And there's still basically one way to get them. Well, okay, I shouldn't say one. I mean, one way of significance. Because technically, we're getting technical here. Yeah, they added 6 stones to the Cavalier, but it's 10 a month. So, okay, that's. I mean, I don't expect there to be more than 10 a month from this event. but I also expect there to be 6 stones elsewhere. And that's lacking. There's 6 stones in the Abyss, but that's a one-time special thing that takes a very long time to get through, and that's it. It's just the balance is not great in my opinion. I feel like they're slow playing the 6 stones because they know that 6-star champions, they have to be around for a long time. We're only like rank 3s have really just opened up. We can't even get rank 4s, let alone rank 5s. And the reality is that there's like champions that they are getting better and better as time goes on to some extent, but they're also not like, the power creep isn't that strong. Like obviously Ghost and Omega and Corvus and Quake, a lot of these champions that came out years ago, they're still top champions. So I don't know, like I kind of understand why they want to slow things down, but at the same time it just makes getting these champions not as exciting. It was the same thing with 5-star champions. I didn't want to grind for new 5-star champions from the arena because I could not play them. I loved Mojo. I still do love Mojo, but when he was new, I didn't even bother going for him because I had no way of syncing him up. Now I do have a way of syncing him up, and well, it's a little too late, but yeah. Anyway, Chufil Hunden, I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. I'm sorry if I messed it up, but thank you very much for the 5. Really appreciate it. Saying, what do you think about having drop rates for champs 1 through 5? 1 being the worst, like memes, and 5 being badass champs. Current drop rates only give you odds on 3 to 6-star, but all I get are memes. Thoughts? Hold on. Are you hold on. Drop rates for champs 1 through 5, 1 being the worst. Are you talking about like 1 star through 5-star? At first I didn't think you were saying that, but when you mentioned the 3 to 6-star, are you just saying like the worst champions should be kept to lower star levels and the better champions should be higher star levels? I think there needs to be a mix. Otherwise, it kind of sucks, but the bad champions sort of need to exist. Wait, no, like a rating of champs. Like a Yelp rating. So if we all vote a champion is bad, they won't show up as much? Is that is that what you're saying? Sure, but why so many? Well, I agree. Okay, so I totally agree. There doesn't need to be as many bad champions, and I think pretty much everyone agrees with that. Even Kabam, which is why they're buffing a lot of the old champs. It's gonna take them time, but I mean, every month that goes by, there's less and less bad champions in the game. I'm actually really all right. So I talk crap about the skill class all the time because I just don't find it that fun. I don't find them to be that useful, and I think that one of the defining factors of the skill class, the ability to shrug off debuffs, is just done better by champions like Ghost. So that their class identity is irrelevant in a lot of ways. It's not their only identity. I would say they also have ability accuracy reduction and bleed and stuff like that, but I mean, there's tons of bleed immune champions, and well, there's other champions that play around abilities too. So the skill class, in my opinion, it's just kind of weak. And part of that is some of the champions are also just kind of garbage. And Falcon, in what is it, 5 days now, is gonna be a freshly buffed champion. We have Daredevil Netflix coming out. That's getting buffed soon too. A full rework for this guy, right? So over time, there's going to be fewer and fewer bad champions. And it may have felt really bad to pre-buff pull Magneto. Trust me, I pulled that guy like 10 times before his rework. Well, not 10, but I pulled him a lot. Pulled him like 5 or 6 times before his rework. And each time it felt pretty bad, but now it feels pretty good. So yeah, it's just, I think everyone agrees that there's maybe too many bad champions in the game, but some need to exist, and the balance is getting better as the days go on. You mentioned how you level in an RPG. I think that's one of the major issues we're seeing is there's no intermediate progression. You either have the SIG or you don't, and for some it's 200 or 0. Yep. Same with the actual rank/levels. No one ever talks about having a champion not max level. Unless you're short on gold. But yeah, no, I completely agree. To me, it'd be really fun. So, because here's the thing. All right, let's go back to the Pokemon for the example. Just because I feel like there's some similarities. Lots of Pokemon, lots of champions, right? Compared to a smaller game where maybe you have like a small group of 3 characters. Maybe there's only like 7 or 8 characters in the entire game that you rotate between at times. And usually it's story based in something like Final Fantasy, right? Or Lunar. Shout out to Lunar. Silver Star Story Complete, one of the best RPGs of all time. All right, anyway, but thinking about Pokemon, even if you have a bad Pokemon, it can be fun to level them up and rank them up. And I would say the same is somewhat true in this game. You know, I like ranking up champions to play the arena. So, speaking of arena, why did I even go here? Let me go back to the monthly. Sorry, while I'm blabbering here, I do want to continue on. I'm not ending the stream just yet. Let's I said I was gonna do the other quest, but I'm gonna do this one more time just so that I don't have to think about changing my team. But all right, again, let's go back to the Pokemon example. It can actually be fun leveling up some crappy Pokemon. More fun, I would say, because you're actually getting to use them and you actually get to feel that difference in power as you play them and experience from almost sometimes from fight to fight them leveling up. It's usually not that fast, right? But you do kind of feel that. Whereas in this game, you know, I'm ranking up champions and I'm just never really playing them or never seeing a difference because in the arena the opponents kind of match that difference. So yeah, I get a tiny bit more points, but it's not the same. It would be cool if there was a way to have just like playing with the champion impact their overall power. Abdo, I gotta be honest, I kind of just hate playing Ronin. I feel like I'm still not playing it correctly here. I've got my 7. Once you have 7 cruelties, it doesn't really matter anymore, right? You can just do regular combos, I think. And you said L3 was the special to go with? Debate this out. Do another 5-hit combo and then L3. Just the way that you're kind of encouraged to play Ronin, to me is it's not fun, I guess. Just not for me. Ah, crap, man. That's also not fun. Just getting blasted at the L3. No, and he's thunderquacking me too? Oh, come on. You mother ducker. These, is it weakness? No, it's not weakness. What is it called? Fatigue when you don't have this high crit? That was not an L3. Thunderquack again? Come on, man. Get out of here. Alright, but Stealth Ghost, sending over Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying I like having bad champs. Makes it more fun to open crystals. Kind of wish it was only 1 champ buff per month. Interesting. You're the first person that I've heard say wish it was only 1 champ buff per month. There is another side to having bad champions that I thought you were gonna say this. No. It's a good thing I don't enjoy playing this guy, because this is probably the only fight he's gonna have enough health to get through. There is another side to bad champions, which bad champions, of course, are not as commonly played as the top champions in the game. And it can be fun just to do something different, to have that more unique feeling to what you're doing compared to other people. Whether it's because you like the look or the feel of a champion, even if they don't have as much power, and that's interesting to you, or maybe it is just a genuine enjoyment of that play style. Like, I do wish Man-Thing was a little bit stronger. Here's how I would change Man-Thing. I would just make his agitation easier to build, because the way you build his agitation is not really the way that you want to play Man-Thing. Which I think some of his synergies help to kind of correct that, but I don't feel like that's not something that a synergy should be correcting. I feel like that should just be a base part of the kit that should have been tweaked. I get it from like the development perspective of maybe wasn't clear exactly the best way to play a character. So maybe during development it all did make sense. But it's just his agitation. The champion's still super fun to play. And it is kind of cool that, hey, he's not the most popular champion, and this does happen to be my favorite. But like I said, I mean, that's not the reason why I like him, and I do wish that he was a little bit better so that everyone would like him. But sometimes it is like that. Like, sometimes you have a stronger connection to music that maybe you just really like, and you're like, why is this band not more popular or something like that? You know, it almost makes it a little bit more special to you. I don't know if the words I'm saying are making sense, but hopefully they are. All right, Bavaria sending over Buck. Thank you, dude. No. Oh, dude, I got to stop putting my phone down after activating a special 3. This is getting me killed here. This path with the reduced crit rate, it's nice for willpower healing. So it's not a difficult path because you're always going to have that willpower healing to go to. But the way it's slowing down these fights, it's not cool, man. Dude, Gwenpool's got a pretty good reach on her light attack. MSD, I'm sure you're already aware of that, but there's a couple light attack intercepts there. That one was a medium. I guess Sweet is probably the best example of what I was trying to say, though, where I think part of the fun for him is kind of seeking out these champions that go unnoticed and using them, you know. So if every champion was good, you kind of lose that. But as long as it's just got to be a healthy balance, because there's always going to be champions that are not quite as good, so that'll always exist. But yeah. All right. Anyway, Chicken Tender sent it over Buck saying, I can 100% get behind us Yelp reviewing champs. I got words from Miles for having the audacity to pop out of my 6-star crystal. Dang, dude. That'd actually be really fun. How hard would it be to make something like that? A Yelp just for MCOC champions. That'd be fun. So I wish you weren't popular and I was the only one who liked you. Aww. Oh, man. All right, let's keep going. When is okay reach? Again, it's also the speed of the opponent's medium. Yeah. Guess you're right. All right, Black Panther. Let's use Fury for this one, I suppose. BG8 is 2, my 6-star Invisible Woman. Want to be ranked 3 Invisible Women buddies? No, I don't. You can be... Like, we can still be fantastic buddies because of my torch being at rank 3 if you want to take your Invisible Woman to rank 3. But I'm not really too keen on ranking up Invisible Woman. I mean, honestly, at some point I still might, because I still think she's underrated. Anybody who has the ability just to not take damage from an attack and do that pretty consistently, there's got to be something more there. So eventually, maybe we'll be invisible buddies. Oh man, I can't tell if that's sad or really sweet. That would be invisible friends with one another. We're not real friends. We're just invisible friends. I feel like polka dot power should have been stronger for this quest. Maybe just in general. Or, I mean, I guess the same way they have multiple ranks for other nodes. There needs to be a higher level of polka dot power. It's just not enough, man. Bump it up. Double it, at least. Yelp sucks. They make businesses pay in order to post the good reviews higher up. Otherwise, they put the bad reviews on top. It's a total racket. Yeah, I don't think Yelp is good for restaurants. My other buddy in the restaurant business also seems to hate it a lot. But I think it'd be funny for champions. What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? Just swinging by, dropping a like, and showing love. Hope you're having a good stream. What up, J Divine? Yeah, man. Having some fun here. Good to see you, dude. BG, what is the secret behind your beautiful hair? Well, you can find the secret in the description. There's a link to my bald cap company, where if you use offer code banana15, you will save yourself 15% on the already great prices. Very competitive prices. And really, we just have the best quality in the world. You know, try to be pretty modest about most things in life, but the bald caps that we have, nothing competes. So if you're interested, get yourself a bald cap today. We have all types of varieties. It's right now it's, you know, you can get that pumpkin spice seasonal scented bald cap, which I recommend. Last BG. All right, one sec. MSD. Changing polka dot power to rapid metabolism. I don't know how I feel about that one. Which one is that again? Rapid metabolism. Look how slow my power is creeping up. Oh my god. Too slow. Alright, hold on. Lights will always be faster than mediums, except with Silver Surfer. His first medium is faster than his first light. Crazy stuff. Interesting. Did not know that. Oh, shrugs debuffs faster? Okay. I mean, it'll still be an improvement because you'll still be able to gain power naturally. And you'll be able to ramp up faster, but I feel like maybe it's still not the most ideal combo. I don't know. Just the fact that it's changing is good, though. I don't want to keep playing the same nodes every single time. Would not be as fun. BG, when is your next Abyss run? I don't know. I really want to have Aegon for the final 3 paths. If I can't get him, well, I'm gonna go without him again. But I basically need Kabam to offer up some extra goodies in some side events. There's likely going to be a Halls of Healing event for the anniversary of the game, which is early December. So there's a chance that sometime in December could be my next path, but at the same time, it's definitely not a guarantee, and I might have to wait for an even more opportune moment. There's also a good chance that, like, between now and the end of the year, my roster should grow pretty good. Like, Cyber Monday, of course, I'm going to be picking up all the unit offers. Well, probably, at least. So, should be some good power gain from that. Hopefully I can get an Aegon or a 6-star Corvus or something along those lines. And then the Catalyst to rank up champions, Sig Stones. And then if they decide to bring back the gifting event, I am hopeful that they will put 6-star Sig Stones in those crystals. And that's why I'm trying to be so conservative on the units that I spend in something like the Abyss. I'm thinking I need to spend pretty much all of my units on those crystals, if that's going to be the case. If they don't have 6-star Sig Stones, well, then I'm likely going to be holding on to most of my units. But yeah, so what I'm saying is, like, after the end of the year stretch here, I'll probably be in a better place to go through the rest of the Abyss. Working on the Man-Thing Pumpkin? Gonna be awesome? Oh, dude, Maximus. Hell yeah. I love reviews that are like, good food, good service, 3-star because they didn't have chips and dip at an Italian restaurant. Or just 1-star with no other info, so there's nothing we can correct. Yeah. I don't think reviews... Oh, man, I don't know. Reviews in general, I think they're good on, like, products, but not so much when it comes to services, because the service is always changing, you know? You might have had somebody on a bad day, or someone who, yeah, I mean, a week from then they're not going to be with the company anymore. You know what I mean? And that review is still there. If you review a TV, I mean, there's a good chance that TV is not going to change until they make the next model of the TV, you know? It's kind of silly for service-based stuff. I don't know. I also think that people are a little too... I don't know what's the right word for it. They feel like everything needs to be perfect. It's just a meal. But John sent it over. Buck, thank you, dude. Saying, BG, I think I figured out the beef between you and Seaton. His video box is on the attacker's side. Your video box is on the defender's side. It's like you were fighting an MCOC match. Is that what it is? Another fight. Oh, man, I'm so sad that we couldn't have another fight to the death this year at Comic-Con. We need the rematch. The rematch of course, the video that Legacy posted of our fight from 2019 Comic-Con. Which I don't want to spoil the results. But let's just say things would have been personal this time. I don't know. Hold on, there was something else I was going to say about the Yelp stuff, and then I totally forgot. I was looking at the Yelp reviews for the car wash I work at, and I was like, yeah, that's right, I can't disagree with that. We do suck. Yeah. Okay, so all right, there's an example. It's just a car wash. I'm not saying there's nothing that you could critique about a car wash, but how much are you paying for a car wash? I feel like that isn't always taken into account for these reviews. Unless it's an expensive car wash, like what are you really expecting out of it? It's not like they're making a ton of money off of each individual washed car. Same thing for a restaurant. Like, what are you really going into a restaurant? What are you expecting to experience? Maybe it's because I'm not a restaurant goer. Like once a year, if that, would I go to a restaurant. But I guess when I go there, I'm just expecting to eat some food. I don't need to be treated like a king amongst men or something like that. Just give me some food. As long as it's not bad, then okay, I had a good time. Was it cooked? Okay, good. $12 is our most expensive wash, and I can tell you the $6 one pretty much leaves your car looking the same. We're totally ripping you off. Oh, wow. Okay. So maybe the reviews are justified in that case. You for what character votes? I am for... Which character is it? Hold on. Here we go. Omega Sentinel. I think this one looks the coolest out of all of these. I kind of wanted to go Dazzler. Dude, I feel like this is the one. I think Kabam Mike's also going for this one. I kind of want to go for Dazzler because of the long shot reading that I did and learned. I didn't really learn too much about Dazzler, to be honest, but I mean, she was there, and that's half the battle. So, all right, let's keep going though. BG, I'm so sorry. I forgot you were day streaming. Will you please forgive me? No. Absolutely. Yeah. Forgive you for what? All right. So, what if somebody Yelp reviews my channel? People do all the time, right? In the comments, but it's not like a total review system. What are you expecting by being in this stream? I feel like expectations are too high is all I'm getting at. The only thing you should expect is to maybe see me get blasted by this cosmic ghost rider, crack a few jokes that are really not too funny, and boo some other people for doing the same. You say that, but did I not treat you like a king amongst men when you and Laura came in? Even saved spaces for you at my busy bar top. Those were the days. God, I missed the pre-COVID times. You did, Abdo. It was uncomfortable how well you treated me, and that's why I gave you a 1-star review. I'm used to being treated like garbage, so do it again, you'll get another 1-star review. I'll make a second account, damn it. You should try evading the special one. It's not terrible to evade. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm just not too incentivized to do it because I'm going to survive either way. So I'm like, whatever. I'll just get blasted. It'll give me more power. All right, let's pull in some mutant champs. Let's get some synergies going here. You. What is the boss for this quest? I think people said torch for it, right? Was that who I used last time? I think so. Wow, dude, this is the first game crash of the day. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Normally the game would have crashed like 3 times by now when I'm grinding the arena. Maybe there's something more to the arena that causes crashes. I wonder if it's the amount of times loading into and out of things. That was you? I knew it. Yeah, that was me. You're right, BG. Kabam's slogan should be keep your expectations low. I mean, sort of. It, like, of course, you wouldn't actually say that, right? But at the same time, I feel like some people's expectations for this game are too much. Like, any game that can hold your attention for more than like a day is a pretty good game. If it can hold your attention for years at a time, dude, people, I swear, people will play this game for years and be like, you know what, I've had it, this game sucks and all this. Like, okay, all right, I understand, you don't want to play anymore. That's fair. You got tired of the game, or there are things you don't like about it, and it's, you know, that's fine. Critique away, dude. I critique away all the time, but at the end of the day, like, it's still a damn good game. We're expecting it to change your life. Like, that game, oh, actually, yeah, let's get out of the example of MCOC, but that game, what's that game that just got delayed again and people were losing their minds over it and giving like death threats to the developers and stuff like that because they had to delay the game again when they said there's not going to be any more delays? There's like a normal level of criticism that you can give a game and stuff like that, and a normal amount of dissatisfaction. And then there's those people. You know what I mean? Cyberpunk, yeah, Cyberpunk. So I'm sure it's really disappointing for the people that are looking forward to playing Cyberpunk. But at the same time, like, okay. You have to wait a little longer. It's okay. Dakota Shepherd said it over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying I have played and currently play a few mobile games. MCOC isn't as bad as most people think. And I mean the management. There's far worse, unfortunately. Yeah. Absolutely, man. I think it's difficult. Is just what it comes down to. It's one of those things that probably, from the player perspective, doesn't seem like it's that hard. Dude, I'm guilty of this all the time too. Like, why can't Kabam just do this? It'd be so easy. Well, obviously it's not that easy. And the same thing goes for other games. Why can't Cyberpunk just come out on time? Well, they're trying. They're busting their ass, I'm sure. All right, wait. MSD, regarding Abyss. If you can't get Aegon, you'll have to either A, use stealth against Luke Cage. I think I was going to do that anyway. Or B, learn to use She-Hulk. That's right. I forgot. Both of those are good options, right? She can work for other fights as well in a very effective manner. Okay. I think I was planning on using a different option for that fight regardless. I don't know. I'll probably test it out because is he the first or second fight on the path? I think most people have a rudimentary understanding of how difficult things are to get done. It's not just a simple fix it 99% of the time. Yeah. I wonder, like, there's probably a ton of factors that go into people having that mindset too. Like, there's a lot of times people say, we pay all this money and it should just work like this or whatever, right? I wonder if that attitude comes from, which, by the way, is sometimes very fair criticism, okay? I'm not saying it's not. But in some cases, I think it's your expectations are too high. I think maybe part of that comes from, like, when your car breaks down, what do? You just pay somebody to fix it. Same thing for, like, most other things. When something breaks, you pay X amount of dollars and it gets fixed, and you know, that's it. And you can still have bad experiences there too. Fix your car and it breaks down again real soon after or something like that. But it's usually not you doing it, right? Like, we as a people, we usually stick to one thing. our jobs, and we get money for doing that one thing, and then we just pay other people to do everything else. I feel like if you don't have that experience of actually doing it yourself, it has to skew our ability to really understand like how difficult something is, right? Most games are very cheap, actually. Like, yeah, you could spend a lot of money on this game, absolutely. But let's think about like a console game for a second. Dude, console games, you could pay like 40-50 bucks or something like that for a game that took thousands of hours from potentially tens or even hundreds of developers to make, you know, and each one of them is putting in thousands of hours, and then we pay like 50 bucks for it. Dude, that they had to bust their ass so hard to do that. Like, I don't know, it's just crazy sometimes. Or like when a movie isn't perfect and the budget for it was like $100 million, they tried, man. They really tried. It just ain't always that easy, I'm sure. All right, Miguel sent it over Buck though. Thank you, dude. Saying, remember Cynical Alex? Yeah, dude. He's fighting because Marvel Future Fight sucks. The devs never listen to players. Game mode sucks, and the monetization is greedy as F. MCOC is pretty well managed. Yeah, it's been a little while since I talked to him, but he used to say, and he probably still does say that in general, well, all right, so I don't want to put words in his mouth of exactly what he was saying, but I think he was trying to say like MCOC from his perspective is handled a lot better than that game. Like, what would you do if the bean button was broken? Dude, I don't even want to think about that. Let's just pray that that never happens. All right, which path do I want to take here? Emma looks annoying, but I guess we gotta do it sometime. Saying his ignorance is bliss? Yeah, it really is. Easy to get mad when you spend a lot of money in the game too. You seem to figure out the golden goose of not spending money. More time for sure, but likely less regret. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's totally true, because you could just as easily regret the amount of time you spent doing something. They really are pretty interchangeable. Spending versus not spending, money versus time. I think that's maybe one of those like grass is always greener type things. Who's gonna be the best champion for me to use here? You know what? Let's just rip a big L3 with Magneto. I think just having everybody has their right balance for spending and not spending, you know? I know for sure some people regret how much they spend, but given the opportunity to do it again, maybe they wouldn't. It's not that they wouldn't spend at all, it's just that they would maybe have some stricter kind of limits. Oh, Jesus. That was the wrong way to move, huh? Wait, if I use an L3 here... Oh, no! What node am I... Oh, that's right, I'm immune to reverse controls. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't screw it up that time. Wow, dude, I don't know if I've ever used Magneto versus Emma. And apparently I'm not going to be able to save to an L3 with this node. Okay, I guess let's just use L1s. Ugh. Oh, the L1 armor breaks. It's a happy little accident right there that I did not realize. I'm learning all kinds of things today in this matchup. Let's use another L1. So it turns out Magneto is pretty good for this matchup. I just didn't know it. Still ain't the best experience. Still rather have had someone an easier access armor break. Oh, and the mistimed parry. I want to try to save for an L2, but it's kind of hard with this node. Plus, I want to keep her at a diamond form. Let's just keep using L1s. Alright, slow fight. Oh, we're through it. If someone showed me exactly how many hours I've spent in this game, I'm almost positive I would quit immediately regardless of how much I've spent. I mean, we know the number is super high. Do we really need to know the exact number? I don't know. I did play World of Warcraft for a while, and I remember, like, you know, I stopped playing that game in like 2/3 of the way through like the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, and that game had a command. You just type /played, and it showed you the amount of time you spent on a character. And that was the first kind of like shocking amount of time that I spent in a game. Whereas, you know, in other games, I mean, dude, when we were talking about some RPG games, right? A lot of them on the save file, it literally tells you how much time you've played. But usually, like, that maxes out around like 50 hours or something like that. And it's like, okay, you know, I played this game a lot, but no, there's nothing like seeing a counter that counts in days and tells you that you've played a character for like 100 actual days. And that's nowhere near like the high end of the amount of time. I imagine people who have been playing that game since it came out, throughout all the expansions and stuff like that. Oh, good lord. I don't know the amount of time spent. But I don't know, man. At the same time, I don't think I would change anything. It was kind of a shock to see at first, but at the same time, it's fun. And is it really that bad to be spending time doing things that are fun? Only if you don't have the right balance with other things in your life, I would say. So it's the same thing with spending money too. Is it really that bad of a thing to be spending a lot of money in games? Only if it's affecting other areas of your life in a negative way. There's always going to be some negative to spending in the game, but there's also positive that comes with it too, so. Gotta figure out the balance. Speaking of balance, dude, I feel like I'm Miyagi-Doing it up pretty hard right now. Cobra Kai. Season 3. We're not that far away, guys. I'm pumped for it. Now, if that got delayed, I was just saying delays happen and shouldn't be too mad about them, but if that got delayed, you're gonna see me running down the streets naked. I don't know. If that got delayed, I'd understand. I mean, hell, it already did get delayed. But I'd rather have something be ready when it's ready. You played WoW? I did, yeah. I mean, I'm really looking forward to whenever they announce the Burning Crusade Classic servers. Because I'm definitely going to play that a bit. Still don't want to play too much because, well, I already played that game the first time it was around, but it'll be fun to play it again. Didn't even know season 3 was coming out soon, and now if I learn it's delayed, I'm gonna be livid. Yeah, dude, January 8th. Season 3. It's fun for sure, and I don't really regret either money or time I've spent, but somehow seeing it all together at once just makes me think what else I could have spent it on, even though I probs wouldn't have anyway. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's pretty natural, I'd say, to think about that and be like, dude, what if I just spent this time playing piano? I could be a master. But would you have time? Or would you have fun learning how to master the piano? I don't know, dude. That's really what prevented me from becoming a professional drummer. The idea of becoming a professional drummer is amazing. Dream come true. But sitting down and practicing for 8 hours a day, you know, it just wasn't as fun. Which I guess is also why I'm not a game developer yet. Although that is more fun. Did I use this guy? Oh, that's right. There's like a falter mechanic to this guy. I think that was. Is that why Torch was good for this fight? I didn't even read his notes. Should have done that. Go ahead, bud. Hit me with that L2. Let's go. Whew. This guy's animations are pretty sick. I kind of forget every time I fight him. It's pretty flashy, dude. It's almost like it's too much fire right now, though, with Torch being on fire and then the other fire mechanics. But it's cool. Let's heat things up a little bit. There's so many Novas on this guy. Oh, got blasted that time. Every time he goes to use that special, he's just taking so much damage. Oh no, the early evade. I evaded way too early on that second blast. Dang. Yeah, exactly. I like to be a master at some of those things without having spent that time because I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it. Yeah. Pretty much, man. That's it's the story of just about everything in life. Want it without doing the work. I totally agree. BG, how long do you play the game? And about the piano, it's really fun when you're able to play the music you want. Exactly. It's fun when you're able to just be able to do it, but the learning process is probably not that enjoyable, right? I mean, I have fun learning to play drums. Just not in the amount that it would take to become a professional. I play drums every single day for 20 to 30 minutes a day, and I loved it, and I still miss it to this day because I have not been able to play in about oh god, is it almost 3 years? It's like 3 years now that I haven't really been able to play drums. And I really miss it. And one of my goals in life, this is kind of how I define my goals. I don't really care to be rich or anything like that. But I do want to eventually somehow find a way to have enough money that I can play drums without disturbing anybody. Which means I basically need a house. It doesn't need to be that big of a house. Maybe a house with a basement, which will dampen the sound a little bit better for the neighbors around me or something like that. That's all I really want. That's my goal in life, to be able to enjoy that pretty much. But crap, I forget what I was talking about before that little mini tangent. Oh yeah. So I mean I did try to become a professional. Like that was a goal of mine. It only lasted about 2 weeks though, because in order to become a professional at it, you really need to practice a lot. You need to dedicate a lot of time, and 20 and 30 minutes a day was not cutting it. My goal, maybe I started too strong and I didn't pace myself enough. I didn't, because you know I was going from like 20 to 30 minutes a day to 8 hours a day, and I just didn't last. I just didn't find it fun. I noticed I was getting better pretty much immediately, but that was the only fun part of it. The process was it's kind of a drag. I wonder if they translated the music notes from a song into enemy special attack of 8 points and had you play MCOC on a drum set. You'd be an expert. Wax on, wax off. Dude. That could be pretty cool. The MCOC rhythm game, basically. Tweeters before we go, please. What do we got on the tweeters? What is this? Here's a way you can practice without bothering people. Yes, sir. It's stock. Hold on. Can't see the whole picture. I can't play the video, but is this just a drum set on the back of a vehicle? And you just move the drum set? You just take it somewhere or something like that? Is that what that is? Nice pun, ending that whole segment with the word drag. Oh man, totally unintended. If it was intended, I'd have to boo myself. Usually, why does it need a basement to help block sound? I mean, it doesn't need a basement. I'm just saying I feel like it could be a smaller house if it had a basement. Just because, you know, that's a room that's underneath you rather than expanding outward kind of thing. But I think it would just help dampen the sound. I mean, when I lived with before I moved out, this is going back to the teenage years, I did play in my parents' basement, and they did still tell me that when they were down the block walking the dog, they could still hear me playing. So drums, unfortunately, they're just super loud always. But I would maybe try to turn a basement into like a drum studio and try to dampen the sound a bit more even. But just being underground, you know? Sound is it's complicated and simple at the same time. It's too complicated for me to fully understand. But the simple part of it is you just block it. You just block the sound waves, and ground is does a pretty good job of doing that. The earth. AP Waves set it over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying I'm trying to save for the new 6-star featured, but my inability to hoard crystals is frightening. Help, hoarding master. Just don't look at it, man. That's the best thing. That's the best way to approach it. Do not even focus on any of the rewards that you're pulling in. That's how I save up all of my my shards. Channel your inner Mr. Magoo is the best way I can say it, man. Good luck to you. How far out? So wait, 45 days on the next 6-star featured. Good luck to you, man. I hope you're able to get some good champs out of it. After C word is done. Don't most people go to work during the day? You could play then. I mean, yeah, a lot of people go to work during the day. It's probably the most common time for people to go to work. But at the same time, as the days go on, that changes more and more. And there's more people working from home or working at night and sleeping during the day. And as someone who did work at night for a period of my life and slept during the day, I just don't want to bother anybody, I guess. My neighbors are really cool, and some of them do play music, and I can hear them play. But it's different when it's a guitar, and it doesn't shake the whole building. It's a little different playing drums, and even if they said that they were okay with it, even if I got the okay from them, I would still feel like I'm bothering them. And that mental just feeling of bothering someone, it kind of kills the enjoyment and can't focus on what I'm trying to play as much. And yeah, I just need to need solitude when it comes to the drumming for me. Sure, everyone's a little different with that, but yeah. All right. In any case, guys, it's been a really fun stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out. But I think that's going to do it for today. I didn't 100% the quest. Still have quite a bit to go, actually. But made some good progress. And, you know, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the monthly tonight or just go back to the arena. I'll probably just do arena. It's easier to talk doing arena. But at the same time, I do have to get this content done. So actually, Sunday, I'll probably do a day stream on Sunday as well. And maybe I'll try to push for 100% that day and just get it done. So, yeah, that'll be the next day stream. Shout out to Enzo, by the way, for being today's biggest D. And yeah, thank you to everyone else as well for all the generosity as always, guys. You guys are way too kind. And yeah, I'll be back in about 5 hours for the normal nighttime vampiric activities, you know. But all right, hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Later.